Gentlemen, let me ask you something personal. For many men over 60, those natural morning erections start to fade, and with them goes a quiet sense of energy, masculinity, and vitality. Maybe you wake up feeling flat, maybe the drive is not what it once was, and maybe you have tried supplements, medications, even lifestyle changes, and nothing seems to work. But here is the truth. For most men, this is not about aging. It is about 3 specific vitamins your body is missing, and more importantly, the timing and sequence of when you take them. Get the sequence wrong, and even the best vitamins will fail you. But before I reveal those 3 vitamins, quick question. Where are you watching from? United States? Australia? United Kingdom? South Africa? Norway? I love hearing from men around the world who are serious about reclaiming their health. Drop your location in the comments. Before I reveal the 3 vitamins, let me be clear. This is not about taking random supplements and hoping for results. Here is what 75% of men over 60 miss. The timing and sequence matter more than the vitamins themselves. Right vitamins, wrong time, 0 results. And at 60 plus, your body is less forgiving of mistakes. A vitamin taken at the wrong hour can sit in your system doing nothing. I will explain exactly why in just a moment. Now, here is the lie most doctors will not tell you. They say morning wood fading is just part of getting older, that your testosterone naturally declines and there is nothing you can do about it. That is wrong. Yes, production slows, but the real issue, most men over 60 are missing the nutrients that activate what testosterone they do have. And they are taking those nutrients at the wrong time of day, which makes them completely useless. Your body cannot use what it cannot absorb. Quick question. Have you ever tried taking vitamin D on its own and felt 0 difference? Type 1 if you have tried it. Type 2 if this is new information for you. I ask because what I am about to share in the next section is the mineral that activates the vitamin D you are already taking. Without it, vitamin D just sits there, unused. Your levels might look fine on paper, but your body gets no benefit. Let me show you the exact vitamins and timing that change everything. Component number 1, vitamin D. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. That means your body only absorbs it properly when it is paired with fat. But after 60, the skin becomes even less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Your natural production can drop by 50% or more. Low vitamin D levels are extremely common, especially after 60 when production drops significantly. Here is what happens biologically. Vitamin D tells your testes to produce testosterone. Testosterone is the hormone that fuels your desire, stamina, muscle strength, and confidence. Without adequate vitamin D, testosterone production stalls. Emotionally, low vitamin D leaves men feeling unmotivated, disconnected, and like they have lost their edge. You feel like a shadow of who you used to be. Practically, here is how to take it. Vitamin D should be taken with a fat-containing meal. Ideally at dinner, not in the morning with water, not on an empty stomach. Pair it with olive oil, eggs, avocado, or fatty fish. That is when your body absorbs it best, 2,000 to 4,000 IU per day. Consistent timing matters more than you think. One of my patients, Richard, 72, came to me frustrated. He had been taking vitamin D for 6 months, every morning with a glass of water, and he felt no difference. His testosterone remained low at 280. His mornings stayed flat. He was ready to give up. I told him, switch to taking it with dinner alongside healthy fats. Within 3 weeks, his testosterone levels rose from 280 to 460. Morning erections returned. His energy stabilized. His wife noticed the change before he did. Not because he added more vitamin D, because his body could finally absorb what he was already taking. That is the power of proper timing. So that is vitamin D, the testosterone primer. You have learned how it works with fats and evening timing. You understand why morning dosing fails. Now, here is where it gets crucial. Vitamin D builds the raw material, but without the next mineral, that material sits unused. Vitamin D builds hormones, but the next mineral, it activates them. It is the spark that turns potential into performance. 85% of men over 60 are critically low in this mineral, and deficiency accelerates with each passing year. This does the opposite job of vitamin D. Where vitamin D works with food, this works in isolation. Where vitamin D energizes, this calms. Coming up. Component number 2, magnesium. Many men over 60 struggle with restless sleep, muscle tension, and brain fog. These are all signs of magnesium deficiency. Here's what happens biologically. Magnesium helps increase free testosterone, the active form your body can actually use, and this becomes scarcer after 60. It also relaxes blood vessels. Poor magnesium levels are linked to stiff arteries, a concern that becomes critical in your 60s and beyond. Stiff arteries mean poor blood flow. Poor blood flow means weak erections. Emotionally, magnesium calms the nervous system. It helps you feel grounded instead of wired. It quiets the racing thoughts that keep you awake at 3 a.m. Practically, take magnesium 30 to 60 minutes before bed, not in the morning. Magnesium promotes deep, restorative sleep, which is when your body does its repair work and activates testosterone. Use magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate, 200 to 400 milligrams. Do not take it with calcium or zinc as they compete for absorption. Let magnesium work alone before sleep. All right, you have got vitamin D building testosterone. You have got magnesium activating it during sleep. That is production covered. That is activation covered. But 2 men can have identical testosterone levels and completely different results. What separates them? Vitamin D builds testosterone. Magnesium activates it during sleep. 2 men, same blood work, different realities. One protects the delivery system, the other ignores it completely. 80% of men in their 60s and 70s overlook this step. But when you get it right, the transformation surprises even skeptics. In the next section, I will show you why. Component number 3, vitamin C. Vitamin C does not build hormones. It does not activate them. It protects the pathway that delivers everything. Think of it as maintaining the roads your body uses to transport strength. Here's what happens biologically. Vitamin C strengthens the inner lining of your arteries, called the endothelium, which becomes especially important after 60. It also supports nitric oxide production, which is what allows blood to flow freely during an erection. Nitric oxide is the signal that tells your blood vessels to relax and open. Without enough vitamin C, your arteries become stiff and brittle. Blood flow weakens. Even if your testosterone is high, the delivery system fails. It is like having a powerful engine but clogged fuel lines. Emotionally, poor circulation makes you feel sluggish, cold, and disconnected from your body. You feel older than you are. Practically, take 500 to 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily. Split the dose. Half in the morning, half in the evening. This keeps blood levels stable throughout the day. Pair it with water on an empty stomach for best absorption. Do not take it with vitamin D or magnesium at the same time. Let each nutrient have its window. So you have learned the 3 vitamins. Vitamin D for testosterone production, magnesium for activation and sleep, vitamin C for circulation and delivery. But here is what 90% of men over 60 get wrong. They know the vitamins. They miss the sequence. They take all 3 randomly and wonder why results do not come. Sequence and timing create synergy. Get it wrong and you lose half the benefit. Here is the exact protocol that works. Component 1, vitamin D. Take 2,000 to 4,000 IU with dinner alongside fats like olive oil, salmon, or avocado. Evening timing pairs with your body's natural testosterone production overnight. Component 2, magnesium. Take 200 to 400 milligrams of glycinate or threonate 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This activates the testosterone vitamin D built and promotes deep sleep. Component 3, vitamin C. Take 500 milligrams in the morning on an empty stomach. Take another 500 milligrams in the evening, separate from other vitamins. This protects circulation all day long. Within 3 to 4 weeks, most men notice changes. Mornings feel stronger, energy stabilizes, that quiet sense of vitality begins to return. Week by week, your body remembers what strength feels like. Here is my challenge to you. Follow this protocol for 21 days. Then come back and share your experience in the comments. Tell me how you feel after the first week. Then update me with your results by week 3. What changed for you? Energy, Sleep quality? Morning strength? Did you notice sharper focus? Better mood? I read every comment and I want to hear your story. I have seen men in their late 70s, even early 80s, regain morning strength within 3 weeks of this protocol. Not because they reversed aging, because they gave their body the right tools at the right time. Your body is still capable. If this video helped, give it a like so more men can find this message. Subscribe for weekly guidance on men's health after 60.